This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last session, we have discussed about the triggers and how can we implement the triggers. We have discussed practically by using some practical use cases. Now let's see few more use cases which we can implement through with the help of the triggers. For example, let's take a use case. What exactly the use case? Now let me explain that. For example, I have this account object. In this account object, I'm having an account record. Like for example, I'm having an account record with the name some test account. So for this test account, I'm having one related contact is also one. This is the contact record that we have. Let me open this contact record also. There is a contact record with the name test account. I'm changing this contact record name as sample test account. I'm changing this contact record name to sample test account for our understanding purpose. Let's see. So this is the contact record that we have. Now between this account and contact, what is the relation that we have? Between this account and contact, we are having the lookup association. As part of lookup, whenever we are removing this account record, only the account record has to be get removed, but the contact record should be existed as it is. This is the functionality of lookup relationship. That means whenever if you are removing the parent record, only parent record has to be get removed, child record should be existed as it is. This is the functionality of lookup relationship. But now what will happen? Now let me show you practically. Now this is the sample test account. This is the contact record is available. Sample test. Now let me remove this account. Click on delete button. I'm removing the account. Now it is indicating you are not authorized to delete an active account because here we have written one trigger. Now let me make this account record as inactive. This is not an active account right now. Now I'm removing this account. Once you click on this, deleting this account record has been removed successfully. And then what about the related contact over here? Refresh this user interface. Now it is indicating that sample test account, that contact also has been removed automatically. That means what? Whenever I'm going to be removing this account record, the associated contact record also has been removed automatically by default, even though these are having some lookup association. This is the default behavior which has been given by Salesforce by default. Now, in this case, even though we are having the lookup association between account and contact object, upon removing that account record, the related contact record also has been removed successfully. Because this is the additional behavior which has been given by Salesforce because of CRM users request. I already given this information also to you. Already I have given this information during the relationship concept as well. But now, as part of my business requirement, I don't want to delete these contacts. When I remove this account, only account record has to be get removed. Contact record should be existed as it is. I don't want to delete those contact records. How can we implement this functionality? What is that solution for this? How can we do this one? What will be your approach? I don't want to remove the related contacts. I want to remove only that account. Contact record should be there as it is. Now, what we can do in this case?
We'll use is delete and is before event.
Okay. Then what we can do?
Before insert and before updates, so we will remove the association from the contact and account.
I'm deleting this one. I'm deleting this one. Upon deleting my account record, I don't want to delete the related contacts.
So before delete, we will remove the association. The account ID in contact record will empty it out.
Okay. Now, in this case, what we can do, whenever I'm deleting this account record, before deletion of that account record, I would like to go to the respective contact records. In that contact records, relationship field value, I would like to make it as null. Because, for example, I'm having this account record in the contact record like this. This is my account record, which is having the ID 001222345. Assume that this is the ID. This is the name, the account record. Rating value, some hard, industry, some banking, industry, some banking. Like that, some values are available here. Remaining field values are also available. This is the account record. And I have a related contact also. So for this contact record, it is having the ID 003112234, for example. Contact record, first name, like a sample, last name, test contact. So this is the first name and the last name. It is having the title value like some sales manager. Like that, some values are available over there. Along with that, it will be holding the account record ID because this contact is related to the account. So this account record ID will be available inside this field. This is the account ID field. Okay, this is the account ID field. This is the relationship field between account and the contact. Between account and the contact, this is the relationship field that we have with the name account ID, which will be holding the ID of the account record to which the contact is associated. This is the ID of the account record to which the contact is associated. Now, so this is the contact record is available over here. Now, whenever I'm going to be mapping this contact record to be associated to this account, it will be collecting the ID of this account record. This ID will be placing inside this account ID field of your contact record. Now, in this case here, Salesforce has given some additional behavior. Whenever I'm removing this account record, okay, whenever I'm removing this account record, the related contact record also is removing automatically. But I don't want to delete this one. For that reason, what I need to do, whenever I'm deleting this account record, and the before deletion, I would like to collect that. I would like to collect the respective contact. That means here, I would like to inform to my trigger, boss, please wait for some time. Don't delete that record because I have some task to complete. So please hold this operation for some time. Now, what I want to do is I would like to collect this account record ID. Based on that ID, I would like to go to the contact object. In this contact object, I would like to verify how many contacts are available which are having this account ID in the account ID field. That means how many contact records are available which are related to this account. I will collect that contact record. Now this contact record's account ID field value, I'm going to making it as null. That means what? I'm breaking the relation between these two records. I'm breaking the relation between these two records. Now, so now I'm updating this record information back to the database. I'm updating this record information back to the database. I'm updating this information back to the database. So in this case, what happened? I have break the association between these two. So now once the operation has been done, then I'm informing to my trigger, so boss, please continue your operation. So it will delete only that account record. So only account will be getting deleted, contact should be existed as it is. So in this case, what happened? Before deletion of your account record, I would like to verify how many related contacts are available for this account. And then I would like to break the relation between this account and contacts by making this account ID field value as null. So now here in this case here, how can we implement this functionality? Now let's see practically in this case.
Firstly, we need to do an after update, and after that is delete.
Nothing, only before delete. In the before delete only we can able to do that. Okay, update operation inside. Now, let me show you practically in this case how can we implement this scenario. So let's take that small use case. Create a trigger to prevent the deletion of the related contact records upon removing the account record from the object. Upon removing the account record from the object. Then how can we do that? Now let me show you practically in this case by using the practical use case. Now, let's see. So in this case, on what object we need to create the trigger? Now I would like to create the trigger on the account object because I'm deleting the record from the account object. So upon deleting this record inside my account object, so before deletion of this account record, I want to collect the respective contacts. I want to break the relation. Event before. So before deleting this account record from my account object, I would like to make sure that the respective contact should be breaking the association between that account and contact. I would like to break the relationship. Then, how can we do that? Now let's see practically in this case. Let me create the trigger. I'm creating a new trigger. Prevent contacts deletion. Trigger. I'm giving the trigger name as prevent contacts deletion trigger. This trigger should be get fired on account object. On the account object, I'm preparing this trigger. So the trigger syntax has been given by Salesforce. Now my event is I would like to find this trigger on before deleting this account record. I would like to perform this operation. Now, what needs to be done? Now let's see practically in this case. Now, first of all, as a best practice, as an implementation step, we have to specify the trigger context. I would like to verify trigger dot is before and trigger dot is delete. That means if it is a before delete event, if the trigger has been fired because of a before delete event, then I would like to perform this operation. Now in this case, whatever the account records you are trying to delete. Now in this case here, not only one record I'm deleting, I may be deleting some multiple records also. And even deleting some multiple records also, through with the help of that collection, through with the help of data loader, it may be anything. So now those records may be having some related contact. I want to prevent those things as well. Like for example, assume that I'm deleting that 4 account records. Account 1, account 2, account 3, account 4. I'm deleting these 4 accounts here. For this account 1, we are having 2 related contacts. 2 related contacts. For this account 2, I'm having 1 related contact. For this account 3, I'm having that 6 related contacts. For the account 4, I'm having 1 related contact, like this. So in this case, I'm deleting all these 4 account records by using that collection. I have collected all these 4 account records IDs are placed inside the collection. I'm deleting by using the delete statement here. Through programming, I'm deleting all these 4 accounts. In this case, now these contact records should not be deleted. These 2 contacts, this 1 contact, this is 6 contact, this 1. Totally, how many we are having that? Almost we are having that 10 contacts are available, which should not be deleted. So I want to break not only for 1 record, I need to write the code for the multiple records also. If I'm deleting the multiple records also, a trigger should be able to handle. That's what we have discussed about the trigger multiplication. That means don't write the trigger code, okay, by considering only 1 record in your mind. So please write that code. So please write that code, okay. So by considering the bulk records also, okay. Please write that code by considering the bulk records also. Now, so now here in this case, how can we implement this one? So I would like to use that. So whatever the records I'm trying to delete, so all those records will be available inside a context variable called as trigger.old. Okay, trigger.old. Trigger.old is a context variable in which all the records will be available, which I'm trying to delete. Whatever the records you are trying to delete, all those records will be available inside the trigger.old. Now what is my requirement here? I'm not doing any operations on that account. I want to collect the respective contacts. To collect these contact records, what we need the related account record ID. So how to collect the account ID? For that one, I would like to use a trigger.old map. Why? Because trigger.old will be holding the records in the form of list collection. Trigger.old map will be holding the records in the form of map collection. Because I'm deleting the existing record, nothing but these are not new. So records are already having the IDs also. So instead of using this old, I would like to use old map. In this case, inside this old map, what it will be holding that? It is holding the account records in the form of map collection, where account ID will be the key, the complete record will be the value. So I want only the IDs. How can we collect the ID? By using this key set method. So this key set method is going to return only the keys, nothing but IDs. Based on that, we can able to fetch the contact. That's what. List of contact we can fetch. List of contacts equals to select the contact, select the ID of the contact, and then first name of the contact, last name of the contact, account ID of the contact, from contact object, where account ID in, I'm going to indicate where account ID in. So whatever the account record ID is available, based on this account record ID, I'm collecting all the contacts, and then I would like to update this value. So I'm going to update for each and every contact record from the contacts collection, then is and that value as contact dot account ID value equals to, and then we can able to update this. Update the contact. This is the operation we are going to be writing inside the trigger. That's nothing else. That means what? Before deleting that account record, I would like to collect all the related contacts. Suppose here I am collecting and deleting that 4 account records. Even though you may be deleting 1 account record, also no problem. Now, so in this case, whatever the account records you are trying to delete, those account record IDs I'm collecting by using this trigger.old map, that key set. Based on this account record IDs, whatever the respective contacts are available, I'm collecting from the contact object by comparing with the relationship field value. Once the contacts have been collected, I'm making those account ID value as value, so that I'm updating this information. So now this is how we are going to implementing the code. Now, let me go with the practical part. Now, in the before delete operation, what I need to do before deleting this account record, I want to collect all the related contact records. For that one, I'm going to be collecting this. List of contact. LST contacts equals to after select the ID of the contact, first name, last name, account ID is relationship field. From contact where account ID in trigger dot old map dot trigger dot old map dot keys. So I'm collecting that. I'm using this old map because here I need the IDs. I don't want the complete record. I want only the IDs. For that one, I'm using this map collection. Now, so in this case, I'm collecting all the IDs of those account records which I'm trying to be deleted. Now, based on those IDs, I'm collecting the respective contacts. Once the contacts are available, I verify this. Check. LST contact collection is not empty. If it is not empty, I'm iterating this. For each and every contact record from the collection. Contacts collection. I want to generate value as so contact dot account ID. I'm collecting each and every contact record from the collection. Then I'm iterating this. Contact dot account ID equals to now. Once it has been getting assigned, then I'm going to update LST. That's it. So we are breaking the relation between this account and the contact. So that here, upon deleting this account record, only account will be getting removed, because the contacts will be existed as it is. So this is the way we are going to be preventing the deletion of that contact records. Now, let me show you practically. Let's do the testing process over. Let's take an account. For example, I'm having an account record. Okay, the test account here. For this account, this is the account record. I'm making it as inactive because here there is a trigger on this. So this is the account record that we have. For this one, there is a related contact is available. For this one, I'm indicating this. I'm changing the names over. The first name I'm indicating the trigger test contact. Let me see. The contact record is available. Trigger test contact. Let me show you the contact records information. Okay, trigger test contact record is available. If you want to see all the records, then you can see. Totally 39 contact records are available. We are having trigger test contact. Nothing but last name is starting with the test. Now, here the contact record. Trigger test contact record is available, which is associated to the account test account. This is associated to the account test account. Now, let me remove this account record over. Let me remove this account. I'm removing this account record from my object right now. If there is related contact is also available. Now click on delete button. Click on OK. Account record has been removed successfully. Now let's go to the contacts. So now previously we have this contact record is available for this account. Refresh this user interface. Now go to this test contact. Now my contact is available, but the association has been break. This is not related to any of that account record. Okay, this is not belongs to that any of the account record. So this is an independent contact record that we have inside your Salesforce instance. Now, so in this case, what happened? Even though the account record has been deleted, the respective contact should not be deleted. Contact should be existed as it is, so that we have prevented the deletion of the related contact records from the contact object. For that reason, also we are going to be using this triggers facility. So with the help of these triggers, we can able to prevent the deletion of that respective contact records also from your contact object. This is the way we are going to be using this triggers. Let me place this. Next, let me give you one assignment. Let me give you one small example. So now tell me, for example, I have two objects. Okay, I have two objects. Hiring manager and the position. Hiring manager and the position. Hiring manager and the position. Between these two, I have the lookup association. There is a lookup association. There is a lookup relationship between these two objects. Between the hiring manager and the position, we have lookup association where hiring manager is the parent and the position is the child. Now, generally, as part of the lookup association, if I am removing the hiring manager, then what will happen? Upon removing the hiring manager, only the hiring manager record will be getting removed. Position record should be existed as it is. Position record should be existed as it is. This is the functionality of lookup. Now, what I want to do is, whenever I'm removing the hiring manager record, I want to remove the related position records also. That is my requirement. That means what? Generally, this kind of functionality is available where in master detail. In master detail, upon removing the parent, related childs also will be getting removed automatically. That functionality I want in my hiring manager and the position objects, because that is my business requirement. So, upon removing the parent record, I want to remove all the related position records also, nothing but child records also. Generally, it should not happen as part of lookup. That will be available in master detail. But I don't want to change the association to master detail, because master detail is not only give this additional behavior, it is changing the complete the behaviors of the functionalities. But I don't want all. I want only this additional behavior. So I want a trigger. Create a trigger on the hiring manager object to remove all the related position records upon removing the hiring manager. Whenever we are deleting that hiring manager record from the object, I want to remove related position records also from that object. This is my business logic. This is what the functionality that I'm expecting right now. This is the way we are going to be implementing this functionality. So this is the requirement here. Try to implement this requirement today. This is one of the assignments. Next. The next. Let's take one more small piece. Let me show you one small use case. Assume that I'm having an account record, University of Arizona. I'm having an account record with the name University of Arizona. For this account, we have one related contact is available. We have one related contact record is available. This is the related contact record that we have for this account, only one contact. Now I'm creating another contact record. For the same account, I want to create one more contact record. So go to the contact related list, click on new contact. Whenever I click on the new contact button, it is collecting the account record's name automatically. It is collecting the account record phone number, fax number, and the address information. Whatever the account record name, phone number, fax number, and the billing address is available, that will be getting copied into your contact records of phone field and the fax field and the address fields also it will be placing inside this account. Then remaining fields you can enter. I'm indicating like as sample contact record 100. Click on save. Once you click on save, the contact record has been created successfully. This contact is associated to the account, that is University of Arizona. When you go to this one, it will be having the related contacts. I'm creating one more contact record for the same account. Again, it is copying the account record phone and the fax and the name and the billing address. It is copied. That means account record phone number has been copied into contact record phone. Account record fax value has been copied into contact records fax. Account billing address information has been copied into the contact's mailing address fields automatically. This is the default behavior which has been given by Salesforce. I'm indicating sample contact record 101. The sample contact record 101. Now, that means what? Whenever once you click on that new contact, then it is going to be collecting the account record phone number, fax number, and the billing address and the name into the respective contact records. So, suppose here, if I click on new contact, again it will collect that same details. That means what? It is going to be collecting the details from the account. The details are going to placing inside my contact automatically by default. Suppose in future, if I'm changing this account record phone number value, then if I'm changing this phone number value to all our clients, now what will happen in this case? Will this phone number value will be reflecting into the respective contacts? No, it won't reflect. If I'm changing the account record phone number, then it won't reflect into the contacts. If I'm changing the account record fax, it won't reflect into the fax of the contact records. If I'm changing the billing address in the account, it will not reflecting on that contact records mailing address fields. Whenever I'm creating the contact, it is collecting the account record details. Suppose if I'm changing the account record details, it is not reflecting on the contact field. Then how can we make it synchronize? What we can do? What is your approach in this case here? Whenever the account record phone number or fax number has been modified, I want to collect those values. I want to place inside my respective contacts. So that means I want to synchronize the account record phone and the fax and the address information to respective contact records phone and the fax and the mailing address fields. How can we synchronize this? What are the ways are available generally?
We can have process builder.
Sorry? Yeah, tell me, how can we do this?
Before insert and before update triggers we can use. Using
Okay.
the trigger old and trigger new values, then we can sync the values.
Okay.
Through validation rules.
Validation rules, no. Configuration, think about the configuration. Do we have any possibility through configuration? Admin part.
So we have already
Process builder.
done this.
Okay. Can we go with workflow?
So process builder.
Field updated.
That's what. Can you go with workflow or not? Is it possible through workflow rules?
Yes, it is possible
Possible.
by using workflow.
Yes, possible.
Possible through workflow rules?
No.
Is it possible
Yes.
with the workflow rules or not?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? So when coming to the workflow rule, upon using the workflow rules, we can able to update the fields. And we can update that fields in the parent object also. That means what? Child to parent, we can able to update that fields through workflow rules. Because as part of workflow rules, we are having the cross object field updates concept. Through that cross object field updates, we can update the field from child to parent.
But in this case, we were updating contact number in accounts. So parent to child is not possible, Firoz.
Right. In this case, what happened? We are going to be updating the contact record field. We're collecting from where? From account. That means account to contact we are updating in this case. That means parent to child we are doing. Will be supporting by the workflow rule? No. Workflow rule won't support, okay, the parent to child field update. This is the problem. So workflow rules are not sufficient because in the entry point of view, they will raise the questions like this one. They will give you the scenario. They will ask you, please tell me your approach, which feature you would like to use, why. So now here in this case, we have to analyze through configuration as part of workflows are there, process builders are there to update the records, but workflow rule will not support. Why? Because workflow rule is giving the capability to update the field from child to parent. That means create the workflow rule on the child, we can update the fields of the parent. But my scenario is what? Reverse. Whenever I'm updating the account, I want to update contact. Nothing but parent to child I need to update, but workflow will not support. In this case, we can go with process builder. That already told you. Through process builder, we can able to update from parent to child, child to parent also. That may be lookup, that may be master detail, both will be supported. Along with that, we can do the same thing through the triggers also. How to implement this functionality through trigger? Now let me show you practically this case. Now, by using this trigger, I want to synchronize the account record, phone, and the fax and the billing address into the respective contact records, phone, and the fax and the mailing address information through trigger. How can we do that? Now let's see practically this case. Now, here the condition is, if the account record phone number has been modified, then only I would like to file. If the contact record phone number has been modified, then only I would like to file. The remaining cases I don't want to do that. Now, so in this case, what happened? I need to cross check that. Suppose if I'm updating this account record industry value, then I don't want to file my trigger. I don't want to file my trigger here. I want to file my trigger whenever if the account record phone has been modified, if the phone value has been modified or fax value has been modified, then only I would like to file my trigger. In the remaining cases, I don't want to file. So how can we check those kinds of conditions? How do we know whether the field value has been modified or not? Now let's see practically this case. Now let's see how can we implement with the help of these triggers. Now let's see. If there is any process builder, let me deactivate the process builders. If there is any process builder, processes are available, let me deactivate. I'm deactivating this. Now, let's go with this. Let's take a small use case. Create a trigger to synchronize account record changes into the associated or related contact record fields as below. I'm indicating that source. and the target. Source is nothing but account. I would like to update. Account record. So in this account record phone value, I would like to copy into that contact, fax field value, billing street, billing city, billing state, billing postal code, billing country. These are the fields. I would like to copy this information into the respective contacts. I would like to copy this information into the respective contact records over here. I want to change into the contact fields. And that too, these are in the mailing, into the mailing address. Okay. So this is my requirement. I would like to copy this information. Whenever I'm going to be updating this account record, then the account records of phone number, fax number, billing address fields, I would like to synchronize into the respective contact records fields. In the related contact record fields, I would like to synchronize. Then how to synchronize here? Now let's see practically. If the account record phone has been modified or fax has been modified, then only I would like to synchronize that information. Then how can we do that, whether the field value has been modified or not? Now let's see practically in this case. Now let's see in this case. So now the object, and which object we are going to be creating the trigger? Trigger we are going to be creating, okay, on the account object. Whenever I'm updating the account record, I want to find the trigger. It has to synchronize the data from account to contact. What is the event name? The event name is after update. After update. Once the account record has been modified, once the account record has been updated successfully, then immediately I would like to collect the respective changes, and those changes I want to synchronize into the respective contact records automatically. For that account, it may be having multiple contacts also. I want to synchronize. Then how can we do that? Now let's see practically in this case. Now let me show you this process here. Let's implement the trigger. I'm writing the code inside the same trigger itself. After updating. After update. I would like to find the trigger on after update also. I'm writing the trigger. If trigger dot is after, trigger dot is update. If the record has been updated over here, if the record has been updated successfully, then I would like to collect all the account records and the respective contact records. Whatever the account records that you have updated, those records will be available inside your trigger.new. And then the old values are also available to you, trigger.old. Okay, trigger.old is also available at that time, because in the update operation, you will be getting both old and the new values both. When you go to the trigger context variables, there we have indicator. During the update operation, you will be having the trigger.old is also there, old map is also there, new is there, new map is also there. So you will be having 4 context variables are available. So your account records are available. Old values are also there, new values are also available. Old values are also available and the new values are also available. Now I would like to collect those all the account records which we have updated right now. Okay. Now, I would like to collect this information. So now getting this piece. Whatever the account records you have modified, I'm collecting all those account records. Those account records are available inside the trigger.new. So based on the trigger.new, I would like to collect the respective contact because I want to synchronize the data into contact so that I'm collecting the contact records information. Get the related contacts based on the updated account records. Based on the updated accounts. For this case, list of contact. Okay, list of contact. LST contacts equals to I'm fetching this account contact records. Select the ID of the contact and the first name of the contact, last name of the contact, and the phone number, fax number. That means what fields you would like to update. I'm collecting that information. Mailing street, mailing city, mailing state, mailing country, mailing postal code, from contact object, where account ID in trigger.new map.keyset. That means whatever the records you have updated, that information, nothing but the updated records, latest information will be available inside the trigger.new map. So from this trigger.new map, I'm collecting only the IDs of those records by using this keyset method. By using keyset method, I'm collecting this record IDs. Based on this account record IDs, I'm collecting the respective contact records. Based on this respective account record IDs, I'm collecting the respective contact records. Once the contacts are available, then we can able to synchronize the data. Account records are available inside this trigger context. Contact records are there inside my collection. Then directly we can able to sync the data as well. Now I'm indicating if the contacts collection is not empty. If a list of contacts is not empty. If the collection is not empty, then I would like to collect each and every contact. Contacts from COM from LST. I'm collecting the contact records. I'm getting each and every contact records, and then I'm going to be updating. I want to synchronize the data. So now, whatever the contacts have been getting collected related to those accounts, I'm collecting those contacts. I would like to synchronize the data. How inside my contact I would like to implement that. I would like to pass this information. Contact dot phone equals to. I would like to get the respective account records phone number. How can we get the account phone number? Where is those account records? Inside the trigger.new map. Inside the trigger.new map. Trigger.new map. Now, in this trigger.new map, we are having the complete account records are available which are modified. But I don't want all. I want to get only that account record. How to get the account record based on the ID? Where is that account ID inside my contact record? So that we can specify the contact dot ID. Sorry, contact dot account ID. So in this contact record, I'm having the parent record ID is there. I'm passing this parent record ID. Based on the parent ID, it is returning the respective account record. From that one, I don't want the whole record. I want only the phone field value. So that I'm passing dot phone. So that we can able to collect the phone number of that account record. I'm passing it to my respective contact record. So I'm syncing the data. Collect that account record phone number value, the latest value. Whatever the information is available inside my new account record, nothing but updated account records, collect that latest information. In this trigger.new map, I would like to collect the account. How can we collect the account? Based on the ID only here. So in this case, I'm passing the ID of the account record. This contact is related to one account. So I'm passing this account record ID. Based on that account ID, I'm collecting the respective account record. But I don't want the complete one. I want only this particular field value which you would like to update. So I'm collecting the phone. I'm placing inside the phone. Like the similar way, get the remaining information. Contact dot facts equals to trigger dot new map dot get, because new map is a map collection. In the map collection, how can we get the records? By using get method. You know the collection class methods. I'm passing this account record ID dot facts. Like the similar contact
Feroz,
dot.
every time if you are using a get method, it will be a performance hit, right?
Sorry.
Every time if you use a get method, it will be a performance issue. Am I correct?
No, why it is performance issue? Because we are not doing any DML operations. We are not making any queries because the records are already there inside my collection. Because trigger that new map is a collection, so we can able to get the record from our local only. Okay, because we are not getting the data from the database, we are not making any queries.
Optimize even further.
Yeah, we can optimize this one. I will show you. Let me implement this one. Then I will show you an optimized mechanism also to you for this one.
Can we use alias?
Sorry.
Can we use an alias name instead
No.
of always?
No, we can't use this. I will show you one mechanism. Okay, give me 1 minute time. So let me complete this part.
Okay, fine.
I'm indicating this. Mailing street. Okay, mailing street equals to trigger dot new map dot get off contact dot account ID dot billing street. I'm collecting the billing street information. This is the billing street information I'm passing to the mailing street. Like the similar way. I'm passing this mailing city. So here billing city. Billing city information I'm passing to the mailing city. Billing state. I'm passing to the mailing state. Billing postal code. I'm passing to the mailing postal code. Billing country. I'm passing to the mailing country. Like that. This is one way we can able to pass these values over. So I'm collecting that account records phone number. I'm storing inside my contacts. Account facts into the contact facts. Account billing information to shipping contacts mailing information. This is one way. Or else, if you're feeling difficult to write this much of lengthy code, I will give you an optimized way. Now, so whatever the contact record that we have related to the contact record, whatever the account is there, that account record information I want to collect. How contact dot trigger dot new map dot get off contact dot account ID. That means whatever the contact is there related to the contact, whatever the parent account is available, I'm collecting the parent account. I can able to place inside my account record. Account ACC equals to I'm collecting this account record. Now, so in this case, for this contact, there is a parent account is there. So the parent account ID is there inside my account ID field. So I'm collecting the contact that account ID. That means collect the ID of the parent account. Now that ID I'm passing to my new map, which will be collecting this account record based on this ID. It will be returning to you. So I'm storing inside my ACC variable. Now sync the data for like contact dot phone equals to ACC dot contact dot fax equals to ACC dot contact dot mailing city equals to ACC dot billing city. Contact dot mailing state equals to ACC dot billing state. Contact dot mailing street ACC dot billing state. Contact dot mailing postal code ACC dot billing postal code. Contact dot mailing country ACC dot billing country. I'm going to synchronizing the data. Instead of using this much of lengthy code, we can able to use that shortcut mechanism also. That means instead of collecting each and every field value separately, get this complete record. Instead of collecting this each and every field value separately, get the complete record stored inside your account record variable here, and then you can sync the data into your respective contacts. Once all the contacts has been getting assigned with the latest information, then update those contact records. Now update LST so that automatically these contacts information will be updating back to your database. This is the way we are going to be implementing the functionality. Now, so in order to synchronize the contact account records into the respective contacts, what are the changes that you have made inside my account? The same changes I want to reflect back to my respective contact. So at that time, we are going to be using this functionality inside this. Now, so this is the way we are going to be syncing the data from account to the respective contact records with the help of triggers. It may be n number of fields also we can able to sync. There is a possibility. Now, let's see practically how can we test it. For example, let's take this account. Take any of the account record over. For example, United Oil and Gas UK. So this is the account record details. For this one, how many contacts are there? Only one contact. Let me take an account which is having some more contacts. United Oil and Gas Singapore. Okay, two contacts are there. For example, let's see. So this is the account record that we have, which is having two contacts. Now, I'm changing this account record. This is the account record phone number. The same phone number is available in this respective contacts also. I'm updating this account record phone number over to all R8s. All R8s. As soon as once you click on this save button, account record phone number will be getting updated. The same phone will be reflecting into the respective contacts phone number also. Let's see. Now my account record phone number has been updated. The same phone has been reflected into all the related contacts also. Suppose I'm changing that fax number to all R9s. Whenever I'm changing this phone number, the same phone number should be reflecting into the respective contacts. So the fax number into the fax as well. Now let's see. So that the fax number also has been reflected automatically. Like the similar way, we can make some changes also inside this billing address. The same billing address we can able to copy into the respective shipping address, the mailing address information of your contact also. Like that, we can able to synchronize the data from account to contact, nothing but parent to child also, child to parent also, independents also. Even though the association is not available, we can able to copy the data from one object to another object with the help of triggers. That facility is available as part of your trigger simplification. So through trigger, not only copying the data from one object to another object, we can able to sync the information also. Upon syncing the data, we can sync the information from child to parent, parent to child also, or between two independent objects also, we can able to copy the data as well. That facility is available as part of this. Now, this is the way we are using these triggers to implement the functionalities as well.
One question.
Yes.
That in case of updating bulk of records through data loader, so trigger is fired for each record, or it will fire?
No, that already told that trigger will be firing only once, not multiple, because we have used this multiplication process over here. We have used this multiplication process. In this case, I'm collecting all the updated records information I'm collecting here. All the updated records information I'm collecting from new map, all these account records, contacts information I'm collecting over. Not only one. Key set means what? All the account record IDs which you have modified recently, not one record. Okay. Even though you may be updating the record through data loader also, you may be by using Apex programming also, trigger will fire only once, not multiple. There is no chance of firing the trigger multiple times for each and every record submit. Okay.
Sir, here we need to check if the only updated value available, then only we need to update in that case.
In that case, we have to verify. Here I am collecting all the account records information. But in this case, here instead of that, we have to verify what account records has been modified. For that one, we can check the conditions over here. We have to verify. Whatever the account records are available, get each and every account record, and then we need to compare that. Whether the account record field value, phone value has been modified or not, then we need to compare over here. By using the trigger.old map and by using the trigger.new map also. With the help of that, we can able to collect this information. Whatever the account records are available, collect all those account records information. Like for example, I will tell you here. For each and every account record, SEC.trigger.new. Whatever the records are available here, which you have modified recently, I'm collecting this account records information. If you want to compare whether this account record phone has been modified or not, then we can verify. If I'm going to be verifying this, trigger.oldmap.getOff acc.id.phone. That means the old value of this phone number I'm comparing that. Okay, if it is not equals to, I'm comparing with that old new value. Trigger.new value is available inside this account, so that directly we can use acc.phone. That means here in this case, we can able to compare this one. I'm comparing this value in this case here. Now, if the account records phone number has been modified, that means the old phone number value and the new phone number value both are not same. That means if they are different, nothing but modified. Then collect this account record ID, store inside your collection. Based on the collection, you can get the respective contact records. That is the condition, nothing else.
Sir, here we can we formula editor functions. There we can have ease.
No need to use that formula editor function, because here we can able to check here directly itself. Old value, new value, we can compare. Both are available in front of you. Because here, if I'm using the update operation, old records are also there, new values are also there. Everything is available in your hand, just you can compare here directly by using conditions. Okay.
Ross, is there any possibility of what I mean to say, if we want to process build, if you want to activate or deactivate for process builder, there is a button. So for trigger,
Yes.
just we need to comment out, or is there any such functionality to write a piece of code?
See, if you want to deactivate the trigger also, we are having a separate option is available. I will show you now.
Okay.
To deactivate the trigger, we are having the is active checkbox. There is a checkbox is available here. Let me show you that checkbox where exactly how to deactivate the trigger. If you want to deactivate the trigger, there is a checkbox is available is active. Let me show you. That option is available inside this inside your standard navigation. Just go to that standard navigation. Go to the build menu. Click on develop Apex triggers. So these are the various triggers we have prepared as of now. Okay, these are the various triggers which we have prepared as of now. Suppose if you want to deactivate this trigger, it is indicating the current status also. The current status is active. These triggers are in active status right now. These are active status right now. If you want to deactivate this trigger, simply click on this edit button. There is a checkbox called as is active. Okay, now there is a checkbox called as is active checkbox. Unselect this checkbox here, click on save. So from there onwards, trigger will not fire. Even though you are updating the account record, so trigger will not fire. This is how we
Okay.
can deactivate the trigger over here. Like as your workflows, like as your validations, like as your process builder, like the similar way triggers also we can able to deactivate when selecting the checkbox is active.
Okay. Is there any way, I mean to say, basing on profiles also, is the trigger is going to fire?
No. At that time we have to add the condition inside the trigger itself. Before firing that condition, we have to cross check. Here we can able to verify, okay, before delete. Inside that we have to check the condition first based on the profile name. Based on the
Okay.
profile name only, we can able to fire it over. That possible.
Okay. So can you give an example for that? Not
Try
as of now.
that one.
In
Try
coming
that
places also.
Try that one. Okay, I will show you that one. If you are facing any issue, then I will let you know.
Okay.
Let me place this code. So this is the way we are going to be using this trigger to implement some complex functionalities also. So in the tomorrow session, I will show you that custom settings and then how to implement the custom settings and the trigger handler factory. Both we'll see in tomorrow's session, and then the remaining three we'll see on Sunday, Saturday also, so that we can complete this triggers part by Saturday. Tomorrow we have the session as usual. Tomorrow we'll see the custom settings and the trigger handler factory. We'll see.
Excuse me, Firoz.